He's a very funny guy. He's from Ireland, everybody. So please give it up for Adam Burke!
How's it going? Is everyone still with us? Cool? Good? Is everyone enjoying the shitty weather? Apparently the gods are angry at us for something. Apparently they're really angry about the way that show Lost is progressing. They just want them to get to the point. Does anyone feel like at this point winter is like the belligerent drunk that won't leave the bar? You know? Just one more song! No, fuck off, you frozen bastard. It's at this point in the Chicago winter where people go from being anti-global warming to pro-carbon dioxide. You see people deliberately exhaling twice as often as they inhale. Screw the Arctic Circle, I want to go to the beach. But yeah, so some of you might know it was Earth Day. Did anyone know it was Earth Day last Sunday? So you know, it had a real impact on me, and it made me start thinking about things that I can do to be more ecologically sound. And baby steps. I decided to start with my conditioner, because I looked at the ingredients of my conditioner, and it turns out it's 99% panda tears. and 1% seal hearts. So I switched to this other conditioner, which it's the same ingredients but in the opposite ratio. So, because I mean, baby seals are pretty cute, but baby pandas. The other thing that happened on Earth Day, I don't know if anyone saw this, but Arnold Schwarzenegger appeared on Pimp My Ride to promote environmentally friendly automotive technology, which was kind of ironic coming from the guy who single-handedly promoted the Hummer as a consumer vehicle. So the ecological group said if Arnold wanted to help, he should take all his clothes off, go back in time, and murder his own mother. I'm trying to be just a better person in general. So I'm trying to volunteer. I was going to volunteer with this group. Has anyone heard of this group, Big Brothers of America? Does anyone know this? Yeah. You know what you mentor like a young child? I'm excited about it because I'm going to be following the example set to me by my older brother, which means I'll basically just be kicking the shit out of the kid 5 times a day and calling him a queer. The weird thing about older brothers is that, does anyone have an older brother here that was kind of mean to them? It's like, no matter how mean they are to you, you always look up to them, and seek their approval. And they know this, and they use this knowledge to crush your spirit like so much phyllo pastry. And then they blow in your face. So you've got your own spirit in your face, it's really weird. And it doesn't matter how well you do in life. Your older brother will still beat you down. Even if Einstein had an older brother, he wouldn't have gotten as far in life. Because he would have gone up to his older brother and gone, look, Frank, look, I've got this new formula. And his older brother would have said, E equals MC squared. More like E equals MC gay, and just punched him in the big fucking right. It says Nobel Prize for physics, more like Nobel Prize for faggots, and throw another one up. I think Einstein's older brother would have been the first person to use the name Einstein in a sarcastic manner. And Einstein would have had to point out, it doesn't really work as an insult, because it is actually my name. And it's your name too. No, that's not what relativity means. Please stop hitting me. Yeah, so older brothers are annoying. The other thing, do you ever, it's just hard to find role models, do you ever have anyone that, they'll come up to you and they insist you look like a celebrity, they just won't drop it. I had this guy come up to me at a party, and he said, dude, did you know who you look like, dude? Dude, you look like Jesus, dude. No, dude, really, you look like Jesus. You look like, and he wouldn't let it drop, And it was kind of annoying and irritating, but in the end, I forgave him. And then I cured his leprosy, which is weird. Because who brings a leper to a party? I've always wondered about lepers. If you're an actual leper, does it automatically follow that you're also a social leper? Or are there lepers that are so charismatic that people just see by the disease? Like, you go to a party, you gotta meet Steve. Oh, he's a riot. You mean Steve, the guy who left his fingers in the dip? Yeah. He's got some hilarious stories about life in the colony. There's this other annoying trend in parties, and let me know if anyone else has had this happen. I was at this party recently, and it's these freestyle rap circles that just form. Has anyone seen this? Like, people just bust out, and you see it happening. Like, you can see them forming, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you stand there, you don't know, so like, one another, like, and then one guy, you know, starts beatboxing, and then people just start freestyle rapping, and it's kind of obnoxious, because you're basically just standing around telling everyone how awesome you are. Like, there was one guy, you know, he was saying like what a great rapper he was. I was a little skeptical on that point because the venue he was currently headlining was a sticky patch of linoleum next to the fridge. Like, I don't think he beat Jay-Z out for that particular gig, you know? His cohort, meanwhile, was let us all know how much flow he had. Apparently he had a lot of flow. I don't know, I don't really know what it means, but he was dripping in this shit, so if you ever need to borrow a cup of flow, I have his MySpace profile. So they kept going. They just kept going with this rap, and they wouldn't stop. And I wanted them to stop, but you know, you can't just start yelling at people. So I was like, well, what can I do? How can I stop this? What can I do? And then I realized what I should do. I decided to join in. So I went over, and, you know, it's my turn. I can't remember exactly what I said, but it went a little something like this. I said, yo, check it. I'm white like a polar bear, and I'm drunk like an alcoholic polar bear. And don't try this, because I'm Irish like a polar bear that's recently relocated to Dublin because of the eradication of its natural habitat. And that pretty much put a stop to it then and there. The main guy left, and I could tell he was pro global warming because he left like this. And you know, and that's my time. You've been awesome. Let's hear that.